Hey, I'm John Mangas. Today is July the 15th of 2019. Welcome back to Monday Mojo. We're going to take a few minutes today and talk a little bit about the NAR member profile report that recently came out. Some of you may have seen it. Some of you may have gotten an email from NAR that it was available. There is a subscription fee to downloading the report. I do have a summary version that I'm going to make available to anyone on request if they'd like the summarized version of it. At the end, I'll refer back to that. But let's take a minute and just talk about some of the highlights of the report. Interestingly enough, the number of units sold last year went up, and I think that's not really surprising. The years of tenure in the industry went from 10 to 8, so obviously that means there's more new people getting in the business. That also means there's probably some people at the opposite end that are getting out of the business. In 2001, since 2001, approximately 20% more females and approximately 120% more minorities have gotten into the real estate industry. The median gross commission, according to this report, was $41,800, which was up from $39,800 the previous year. Realtors with 2 or less years experience, GCI, was 9,300. The typical realtor is a 54-year-old female, according to this. 4% of the respondents recognized real estate as their first career, and then roughly 82% of respondents have been doing the real estate industry for 16 years or longer. In terms of a couple things that are really interesting to how we do business, the interest from clients, buyers, and sellers in energy efficiency, particularly solar and solar panels, has really gone up somewhat. And I find that fascinating, but yet, why not? Because more and more people want to live off the grid, right? Walkability and highway accessibility are also two very important factors in today's most recent report. I think a lot of that goes back to who our home buyer is, and that tells us, the report tells us that roughly 37% of all buyers are first-time buyers, and they are millennial first-time buyers. And that's what's really driving the energy efficiency, the walkability, and the convenience with highways. We've also seen the importance of staging. Staging has become more and more important. 44% of buyers felt that staging helped them to visualize the house and see how they could live in it. 53% of sellers felt that it decreased their average time on the market. I know those were a lot of statistics, and again, I have a abbreviated version of this report that I'm happy to share with you. If you just text, click, respond, somehow get an email or text or a message to me saying that you'd like a copy of it, I'll make sure we get it out to you. We're going to talk a little bit more about this in the weeks to come, because I think there's really a lot of important information in here that can help all of us be better realtors, build better practices, and do a better job helping our clients. Thanks for being here. Make it a great week.